welcome to the stream. I just noticed my volume is way too loud. Oh boy, that's a fun way to start, by blowing out everyone's eardrums. I do apologize. Let's get started. Gonna be playing more Yeast. We just completed the Demon Palace, so now we're back in Ramia Village. Hopefully my friends will be able to join us soon. You brought the dreaming idol? You can use it to restore those who are petrified to their normal selves. Observe the recess in its forehead. If you place the black pearl there, you can awaken the idol from its dream and dispel a curse upon the people. Please bring the black pearl here when you have recovered it. Yay, I got another Rota Fruit. I think I used that already. I need to find that guy because I believe he was the last one to have known where the black pearl was. I know that it's been a long time since I streamed this, so a little bit of a refresher. There's this object called the black pearl that I believe is the source of all the magic in Yeast, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, just heard rumors and gossip of Gordo. Mr. Adol, are you really a magician? Yeah, teach me some spells sometime, please. My visual drill just rang. Oh, Maria. Okay, trying to find. Yeah. Are pearls normally white? Oh, is that what you call the stone you gave me? when you got out of that cave? In that case, I have it, I have it right here-ish. Or not. Ah, crap, there's a hole in my pocket. That stone was so small, I don't know if I could possibly find it now. I don't know where I dropped it. I had it when I got to the village, that much I know. I was playing around with it in my pocket when I talked to the guy with the funny eyes. You know, the guard. Hey, sorry, mister. I hope it wasn't super important or anything. Edel told Tarf not to worry and reassured the Black Pearl will surely be found soon. I'm super duper sorry, so I dropped the Black Pearl after I got here. Maybe somebody found it and picked it up. That's what I'm hoping. Need anything at all? Okay. Okay, he said that he talked to the guard. So... The Black Pearl? I saw a man in a black cloak bend down and pick up a pebble or something a little while ago. I bet that was it. The question is, where'd he go with it? Kinda weird. I only took my eyes off him for a second and suddenly he was gone. Oh, great. Frickin'... The main villain has the black frickin' pearl now. That's just fucking great. I'm gonna have to find him. Take this opportunity to heal real quick. It said the man in the black cloak has the black pearl, which means I'm gonna have to fight and deal with him. There you go. So now I have to find... Now I have to find the man in the black cloak. Shepanov Lane. Healing cloak, because I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to remember if this is the place where I actually fight the man in the black cloak. So... I just have to make sure that I have my fire magic equipped. I was saying, if I recall correctly, I believe the Black Pearl was actual... I thought the Black Pearl was like this... If they're in the sides of it in the cutscene, I thought the Black Pearl was like this big thing, but no, it's actually tiny, I guess. I guess it's supposed to become bigger when the goddesses gets it. I'm trying to remember, because it's been a while since I played the first two games. There we go. Marie's body is gone. Yeah, I think the only way I can go is deeper into the Solomon Shrine. One thing I am happy about is that I'm now closer to reaching max level. I'll be continuing on my hunt, my hunt, my hunt, my hunt. Ah, the delicious sounds of wet feet. Mm-hmm, I see. The entrance I'm looking for is from an upstairs. Is from upstairs, not downstairs. Oh boy. Okay. Black Pearl, not familiar. Don't know anything more about it. Never come up before in your travels? Yeah, no. I talked to the kid. The kid dropped it with talking to the guy, and the dude in the black cloak got it. Which means I have to go after the dude in the black cloak. Right now I'm trying to find out where the heck he is. I think it looks like I have actually maximum gold. Yep, I have maximum gold. Yay. Where are you? Where are you? I'm trying to find you. There we go. A statue of a swordsman seems strangely out of place. Yeah, I already know I need to... Yeah, I know I need to find the Black Pearl, but I can't find the dude in the black cloak anywhere, so... Because the time come for yeast to return to the surface. Apparently someone stole the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, I am, yeah, freaking lost. Yeah, I think the reason why that dude's ears are ringing because of the decreasing altitude. I got an elixir! A mysterious potion that can miraculously revive the dead. Only one vial exists. Oh, sensation disappeared. Adol couldn't bring himself to tell Panoa of Lilith's fate. He made a silent oath to find some way to return her to normal. The seven heavens hiding special gentleman, you ask? Moxie is absolutely essential. Nothing the richest brewer I know. The man in black coat me nervous. Nervous little brew. Hey, any of you in on a secret so you remember the brews? He's actually really poor. And hoarded? I probably would have starved by now. How many Rotafruits can I get in this?
Hello.
Hey, Tourmaline, you sound a little crunchy.
One sec. Is this any better?
No.
Oh,
Might be a good idea. I was about to say, depending on what you have, if you have an audio jack, it might be a good idea to unplug it and wipe off the audio jack. Oh, he already left.
okay, trying again. How's that?
Much better.
Ah, good.
Okay, so I was able to do a bunch of stuff there, but the problem is, though, I needed to find the Black Pearl. The kid I gave the Black Pearl to lost the Black Pearl, and a dude in the black cloak found the Black Pearl. So I have to go and find the main villain, effectively.
Right.
Which means he's likely somewhere in Solomon's Shrine. But I'm trying to see if I can get more info exactly where. I think I can ask the guard to see if, I'm gonna go and ask the guard to see if, the dude in the black cloak came this way. The meeting's finally over. Lord Dallas apparently recovered something and brought the meeting to a sudden close. What is it, you ask? Beats me, something extremely important, that's all I know. Okay, so I need to go back to where the meeting was taking place, which I believe is on the east side of the dungeon. I'd like you to be out of my way, please. Trying to find where I already went this way. Hmm. Alright, give me the pass. Quickly, get to the northern reception hall. Yeah. Boing, 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 I'm a little brew. Boing, boing, boing. So, how have you been, Tourmaline?
Getting by.
Are you watching my stream on, Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need me to, I can, set it up for you.
It's all good.
No, I went that big before. I need to go this way now. But that leads to the sewer area. Everyone's like... Everyone's up in arms because of the redhead. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Am I supposed to go to the conference room right now? Because I don't remember where that's supposed to be. Because I've already been there once and overheard the conversation. But then apparently Dallas went there and ended the meeting, which means that conference room should be open now. Because I need to find the dude. I need to find Dallas, because Dallas has the Black Pearl. To defeat even Mr. Zalva, is this at-all guy really human? Ah, jeez. Hey, Tourmaline, would you be willing to help me out real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
It's just after just after me acquiring the sleeping idol. And I talked to the kid, and he said, "Oh, I dropped my pearl." I dropped it, and then the guard said, "Oh, a dude in the black cloak picked it up and took it," which means Dallas now has the black pearl. Actually, what I should do actually is warp to the goddess's palace, and then ask the monsters nearby the goddess's palace. See if I can find Dallas there.
Yeah, it says head to the meeting room inside the shrine, and then take it to the goddess's palace.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember where that meeting room was, because I know I've been there already.
Which zone is the shrine in?
The
Goddess Palace Bell Tower?
Goddess Palace is next to the bell tower, yes.
And is the shrine in there somewhere?
This is the goddess's shrine, yes. But this is the goddess's palace.
Okay, hang on.
After seeing how Mr. Zava died, I've been thinking of changing my career path. You think Adol is Radol? Oh, that's terrible.
I think it's the first entrance after you enter one of the temple areas. Hang on, Hadal. Like the very start of the area. So if you go back to the entrance for the whole shrine zone.
Uh-oh. So let me head back to Ramia Village and then... One thing I do need to do first, I need to plug in my controller. Because I bought a wireless, I bought a controller that was wired. I tried to buy a wireless controller. And my problem is, though, I got it at a pawn shop, and its battery life only lasts about 40 minutes.
Oh dear.
So I just wasted like $50.
That sucks. This other guide is saying after you get the sleeping statue and they tell you to get the Black Pearl, just head to Talfin Lamia village to get it.
Yeah, you talk to
So
Tal.
he's the one who tells you that it's been taken?
He's the one that tells you that, oh, I had a hole in my pocket. I dropped it when I talked to the guard. And then you talk to the guard, and he says, oh, a dude in a black cloak picked it up and took it. So it's somewhere in Solomon Shrine.
Okay.
So joy. That is certainly indeed a thing that happened. Excuse me a second. Aha! I fixed it.
Nice.
And by fixed it, I mean I've plugged it into the wall by unplugging the PS3. There. Okay, so
you head to the shrine and then it's the zone all the way to the right and then north to Fact's Temple.
oh, right and north. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to go all the way to the left to get the pass in order to go to the right. Yeah, I remember now. Sorry, how long has it been? Like a couple of months?
You've been working on this for a little while, yeah.
Well, I've been playing Digimon. I've been playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other entrance to the that's the main entrance to the subterranean canal. That's why I got confused, because both sides have an entrance.
Yeah, you're trying to go to the rightmost screen, and then north. I think this is the left that you're on. Yeah, this is the far left screen. You want to go all the way to the right.
I was up. I went all the way. This is the far left screen. I was sure.
Yeah. You want to go to the rightmost.
And what's at the rightmost? I want to check and make sure.
From there, you head north through a little, like, under a bridge part, and that takes you to Fact's Temple with the canals.
Okay, so...
Oops, hang on.
Everything okay? I was on the rightmost screen before. Ugh.
Okay, back again. Just had to do some emergency tech support.
Tech support! Okay, I'm back on the right side of the temple.
Yep. Yeah, that's the way. So somewhere here should be the conference room, I think.
Found it. Let me go ahead and heal and save real quick. By the way, can you talk to me real quick, Tourmaline?
Hello, testing.
I'm going to turn the game down a little bit and turn you up a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, no, what? I think it's fine. I just turned down the game
it's
a
fine
little
on
bit.
the stream. Yeah.
Let's go to File, Save. Reobtained Black Pearl. Okay, so it was just there. I thought that it'd be like I'd have to fight him for it or something.
Luckily, no. Now you just have to take it back to the goddesses.
As the Black Pearl was set within the dreaming idol, a faint glimmer emerged from its darkened depths. Break the curse of our people. Travel to the top of Champanile to raise the idol toward the heavens to undo the petrification. The final battle draws nigh. We have called the priests' descendants to come to join us here in the shrine. It won't be long before they arrive, and all are gathered at the ancient underground core of Ys. Please hurry to them. Break the curse of our people. Travel to the top of the campanile and raise the idol toward the heavens to undo its petrification. Okay, so is that like the top of the campanile? Is that the bell tower? Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that it is, yeah. Final battle drawn near, they says. Yeah, the problem is, though, I haven't found the most powerful shield yet.
Yeah, you get the shield later.
When Idol held the dreaming idol to the heavens, a bright light is emitted from its forehead. And now I head to Runaway's hideout.
Yep, and talk to everyone.
Wow, air! Delicious air! I work with stone for a living. Let me tell you, being turned into it is much less rewarding experience. But that aside, we're saved! You did it! You saved us all! I knew you'd pull through. I was keeping my ears open while we were being taken away. From what I overheard, the demons are coming from the Yeast Core, which is even deeper underground than the canal. I was being held in the bell tower. I looked outside and recognized and see the world below. Could it be? Is Yeast returning to the surface? When I came to, Lilia was gone. I wonder where she could have gone off to. This place is teeming with demons. It's not safe for her to be alone. May the gods keep her safe. Keith told me. Well, he said someone else in the shrine was also turned to stone, just as they were. I would wager that he's been changed back as well. Hi, Keith. No, we're doomed! Oh wait, false alarm, it's Keith. Hello, this is the man who helped us in the bell tower. Take care, I'm going on ahead. It's a wing! We can use that to get safely everybody back to the village. Alright, we can go home. You're a real lifesaver. Don't worry, we won't get in your way. We're going to head back to the village. There's so much, Adol. If only Lilia were here. Things would be perfect. Adol swore she would find Lilia. Understood. I'll leave her up to you then. Oh, that reminds me. I picked this up before I was captured. Found an old abandoned Rosnini mine. No clue what it was doing down there. I think it's the area that it was so called... I want to say the Sacred District of Toll? Something like that. We've never entered it before, but it seemed like we were being guided there. Somehow, we left ourselves to fate. You may need it in your battles, Adol, so take it with you. Receive gold pendant. Okay, so I need to find that statue. Trying to remember what floor it was on.
You're trying to go southwest. Oh, and this last guy should be the final NPC you need to talk to get the achievement if you've talked to everyone else.
I don't know if I've talked to everyone, not gonna lie.
Oh wait, one guide says the eastern section and another guide says the southwest.
I'm guessing one guide is based on... using a specific location where you start from, and the other is...
Possum.
Yeah. Found him.
Nice.
Who are you? I see, you reversed petrification. Much obliged. My name is Sada of Ramia Village. I came here to rescue my fiancée, Maria, but a man in a black cloak cast a spell and turned me to stone. Adol hesitantly told Sada that Maria had been sacrificed. No. If only I'd come sooner. Maria. Thank you for fighting to rescue her. Even if you weren't successful, I respect the effort alone. I have no further need of a sword. The one I sought to protect is beyond protection now. This sword has been passed down through my family for generations. As I've lost my will to fight, I believe it'd be better use in your hands. Please take it. Received Claria sword. It's no ordinary sword. It possesses an incredible strength, really. It's the only thing that got me this far. Oh yes, in my home there's also a suit of armor made of the same metal. If you tell my father that I'm alive, well, I'm sure he'll let you use it. Claria sword. I'll talk to the guy. Now I just need to find where Lilia... Lilia is. Well, I should teleport to Brabia Village.
Yeah.
At all, I'm glad to see you're in one piece. Is that the Claria sword? I see it's in your hands? I assume Sada gave it to you. Adal described his meeting with Sada to Hadat. I see, thank goodness. Since Sada has entrusted the sword to you, please allow me to augment the set. Acquired Claria armor. This is the Claria armor, which my family preserved alongside the sword. Both were entrusted to us for the sole purpose of one day being handed down to the hero led by the twin goddesses. That sword and armor will serve you quite well, I'm sure of it. Only I had the Claria shield to give you as well. 700 years ago, Ys became a sort of an arc in the sky, if you will, and we've been floating here ever since. At all, I pray that your battle will end in victory, but if you need my help with anything, do not hesitate to ask. I need to find where the Claria shield is. I'm guessing the Claria shield is in the deep pit.
Later dungeon after the next boss. It's gonna be a little while yet.
Yep. So,
But now that you have the sword and the armor, you can finally beat the zealots in front of the shrine. But they're still pretty tough and you might need time magic.
the zealots in front of the shrine.
Yeah, some guys you couldn't kill before.
Oh, right. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that sucks.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. Fuck.
At least you're not that far behind.
And when you said the zealots in front of the shrine, what did you mean exactly?
I think those two guys that just wiped you out. If you're careful, you should be able to get them. Oh, hang on. Oh, maybe those stone golem things in the ruined area in front of it. Oh no, that's a different area. Hang on.
Yeah, because they're saying that I need to go, that I can go to that there's an area deep underground. Like, even deeper than the ravine that I went to, so.
Yeah, one of those guards I'm looking at says that with the sword and armor, you can beat the zealots that guard the front of the shrine. And it recommends grinding to at least level 51.
Problem is, though, I can't tell what level I'm actually at.
Oh.
Oh, I'm level 48, it says.
Ah.
Even though I'm at what looks to be max health and magic. Because in the original Ys, it was, you level up until you reach max health and magic, and then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a pair of the zealots guarding the front gate of the shrine.
And then I just level grind on those for a little bit.
Apparently, because you also get an achievement for killing 5 pairs.
Okay, everyone's cured, so now I use, then I go to Runaway Hideout. Yeah, they're saying they're saying that the core of Ys is teeming with demons. So if Ys enters the returns to the Earth, then the demons will flood the planet. Yep, I got the gold pendant. Well, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if I could get the friggin' like the battle shield at the very least. But I was never able to find it.
No. Do you remember in like when you were heading towards the subterranean canal, there was like the east wing of the palace grounds
that I couldn't the area there that I couldn't access because of the area there I couldn't access for some reason because it seemed like it came from an upper floor.
I think I found directions. You have to find... do you remember the place where you talked to some guards and found out that the key to the control room was missing?
I think so.
I might be able to direct you, but it'll be like left and north and left and right kind of nonsense.
Uh-huh. So, let me, what I need to do is, I need to find some stairs. Fuck off, invisible Gator Man. Which is a shame, because I like Gator Man. Where is... I keep going in frickin' weird directions. There we are, finally. Now I'm in the room with the frickin' evil frickin' monkey looking things. They breathe fire and they can hit you in the lower level even though they shouldn't really be able to reach you. This sword has been passed down the Armstrong line for generations. So now I can head back to Ramia Village. Meanwhile, in Ramia Village... And now this time, immediately after I get the armor, I'm going to fucking save! So that way I'm not a complete idiot. There. Now, Oh wait, I can talk to this guy. And if I go into his well, I can heal up. Mmm, tasty. In the ancient well... By the way, I did end up spending money because I ended up getting max money. So I got, so I snagged a elixir.
Nice.
Mysterious potion that can miraculously revive the dead. Only one vial exists. Oh wow, these guys are good. So you said that I use time magic, you said?
It said you might need to, just to help, because it's going to be tough.
Time
Okay,
magic.
maybe not that tough. Nice.
You all remember the glory that is the Time Wizard in Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Joey used Time Wizard to make his baby dragon into Thousand Dragon. It also turned all the Harpy ladies old.
I never watched that season, only some of the original.
That is the original.
What? I thought Joey was from one of the later ones.
No, Joey is from the first season. Joey Wheeler?
I know the character, I just thought he was from one of the later ones. I only saw like a couple of random episodes.
Ah, okay.
Because that was when I was in high school and it was on, like, when I had to be leaving.
Yeah, I remember it being on when I think I was in, middle... It was either... I think it was in middle school at the time. One thing I distinctly remember was me having a card. And me getting a card that I just found on the ground. And somebody traded me... It was a Rude Kaiser card. Basically Lizard Man with blade arms. And this person I met basically wanted to trade me that card for a Mystic Clown and a Trap Hole. Which, funnily enough, I think the Mystic Clown probably only had like 100 less attack points. But the Trap Hole is a pretty good trap card.
Yeah, I tried to get into the card game, and my brother was a big fan of it, but I was already deep into Magic at the time, so...
Yeah, so...
It's just like, these rules are nonsense.
So yeah, your brain was already full up on Magic meta, so that way you trying to put Yu-Gi-Oh meta into your head is not likely gonna happen.
No, it was fine. I was able to learn it. It's just the rules are stupid, so I didn't want to play.
Okay, let's go ahead and have this chat then, since we have nothing better to do. What rules exactly did you think was made the game unappealing?
Just the way so much of it, like the initial edition especially, it was all gimmicks. Because it was based on the anime that was an adaptation of a manga that the creator himself has said it's not meant to be like a real game, that all the rules were just made up for the sake of like cliffhangers and hype moments. So, a lot of the early decks are all based around not just like Exodia one-turn wins or whatever, but even regular decks, if you wanted to win with any kind of reliability, you needed to build around some kind of cheap gimmick to get a particular overpowered monster out quick. And if the cards aren't in your favor and you're not drawing like the right combination to get it out, then you're just fucked.
There you go, I leveled up. What level am I at right now? Level 50. You're saying that the guide suggested level 50...
51.
Excuse me, sorry. Stinks I'm not getting as much experience out of them as I'd like. So, I'm about to say, so your big issue with it was effectively the entire concept.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, yeah, if it's for a TV show or for the comic, then, yeah, those kind of things are fun in a narrative, but trying to play an actual game across multiple rounds, it's just frustrating. Everything just feels RNG.
Well, to be fair, Magic is pretty RNG too, because it's a card game. You draw, and if you don't get the cards you want, then you're gonna be in trouble.
To some extent, yeah, but you can build your deck, and the way you play does matter. So
yeah,
there's a lot more you can do to mitigate bad drawing in Magic than you can in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, because the thing is, though, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can basically create a... You basically are pretty much... The meta basically does require you to basically just arrange your deck in a way so it's like a one turn to get the card out that you want. So, any particular shows that you've been catching up on? Because I know you've been watching a lot more Kamen Rider stuff.
Not really, I just seen a little bit of stuff. I was watching some Wizard, but I'll get to it sometime. But lately I've finally gotten around to watching Ted Lasso. I've been enjoying that a lot.
What's Ted Lasso?
Jason Sudeikis' series where he's like this eternally positive football coach who gets hired to lead a soccer team in England, even though he doesn't know anything about it.
Uh-huh. That is most definitely a concept. Going down, down. Yeah. So, I've been watching... So, I was able to obtain a means to watch Kamen Rider Agito.
Ah, nice.
So, to those that are wondering, I did in fact stream that game. It was basically the start of the Heisei Kamen Riders with Kuga, Agito, Ryuki. Those were the three games that I played. I'm guessing the rest of the ones, like Wizard and them, were all probably more on the PS2. Because on the PS1, I played Kamen Rider V3, and then the three Heisei Kamen Rider, 3 of the Heisei Kamen Riders.
Yeah, Wizard was 2012, so that would have been like PS3 if it had a game.
Yeah, that's one of the funny things about Wizard is everyone remembers Wizard from the memes, but those memes that you see from, like Wizard doing like Kamen Rider Wizard doing the laundry and stuff, that's not from the show. You never see that. That's from a different thing entirely.
The one where he gets jump scared by Santa Claus is in the show.
Merry Christmas! Freaking swole evil Santa Claus. I don't remember what that shows. I don't remember from what anime that's from. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, the recent one?
That's...
Because there's like a lot of weird Santa Claus things, but there was a recent series called Sanda that was made by Science Saru, the guys who did Devilman Crybaby and Dan to Dan.
Oh,
that was crazy.
The one that I remember the meme of it seemed like one from like the late 90s.
Okay. There's another one with a kid asking, why don't I get any presents for Christmas? And Santa just laughs and says, because your parents are poor.
Wow. How dare you, Santa? And then there's Hulk Hogan Santa Claus. Frickin' Santa of muscles. Best line in the movie will always be, dude grabs a candy cane, grabs a big styrofoam candy cane, and a dude in the background yells, "Look out, he's got a candy cane!" Even though it's giant, even though it's frickin' styrofoam and would break as soon as it hits somebody. But then again, people throw cinder blocks around that are made of styrofoam, and everyone has to act like they have a broken leg the moment the styrofoam breaks on their hand. Or one of my favorites, frickin' Sting carrying around, Sting from the, I think it was, I think at that time it was like TNA, I do believe, was carrying around a frickin' tombstone. The person that he was wrestling with was carrying it around acting like it was incredibly heavy. But then Sting would just go, whoop, boop, and then just pace it down right next to him. It's like, oh wow, he has super strength. As if everyone already, as if he completely forgot the script and realized is supposed to sell that it's actually made of stone.
Yeah.
By the way, don't you love the fact that you can just use Zawaldo whenever you want?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Oh, in the next season of JoJo, Diego Brando's English voice is going to be Damien from Smosh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did a really good job as Laos in Dungeon Meshi, so I'm looking forward to see how he does.
I'm about to say, What other stuff was he in? Because I might get a gauge of what his voice is depending on what he's in, what he played as. Because because I don't really pay attention to a lot of the modern stuff.
Yeah, and even if you are paying attention, dub voices, not a lot of people don't follow them.
Okay, I'm gonna need to go and heal. Healing time. Hey, would you look at that? Let me see here. Hey, Tourmaline, guess what?
Oh, thank you.
Guess what, Tourmaline, you're a mod now.
Hooray!
Now I too hand you the disintegration gun.
Oh, you'd know Damien's voice if you've been playing any of the recent Trails games, because he's Van Arkwright.
Trails.
Yeah, the other, the one that took over instead of Ace. Same devs.
Oh,
Yeah, Legend of Heroes. Trails through whatever.
Oh, I...
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
kitty. I have not played any of the Trails games.
Ah.
I'm trying to remember what type of games are those, anyway, because I had the feeling they're, like... I kept having the feeling they're, like, visual novels, so I avoided them.
Nah, they're full JRPGs. Like, even more than Ace.
Yeah, but I kept having the feeling, like, if I tried to dive into that, then... it'd be, like, a nightmare to get out. It's like me basically trying to avoid freaking, Sword Art Online.
I see.
Yeah, there was a recent remake of the first game in the series, and the demo, you can put like 10, 12 hours into that easily.
In the demo?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
and the main guy is Johnny Young Bosch.
Oh, naturally. Johnny
Yeah, it
Young
was like
Bosch. Johnny Young
noughties
Bosch.
dub, so, yeah.
Johnny
that,
Young Bosch, the best
late
worst voice
PS2
actor ever.
It was the late PS2 era, so the protag was going to be either Johnny or Yuri Lowenthal.
Uh-huh. Again, Johnny Young Bosch, the best worst voice actor ever, because the problem is, though, is that if you can recognize that it's Johnny Young Bosch, your brain will always think that it's Johnny Young Bosch and not the character that he's playing as.
I did a good job as Vash the Stampede.
Yeah, but that was his earlier time when no one knew about Johnny Young Bosch other than he was the Black Power Ranger. But nowadays, because he's such a prolific, because he gained such popularity as a voice actor, now everybody immediately recognizes him. Just like how everyone immediately recognizes, what, I'm trying to remember, Steve Bloom.
Yeah.
Steve Bloom. Frickin' I'm too sexy for my shirt. Then because I'm trying to remember, Steve Bloom was the guy who voiced frickin' Black War Grey Angstimon from Adventure 02.
He's Wolverine and a bunch of stuff as well, but he's also Spike Spiegel.
Yes. Okay, so some suspicious-looking guy just went through the gate. Bet good money that he was a demon dressed up as a human. Okay, I already saw that. I already am aware of that. So since I now made adult level 51, I now need to go. I need to go to the caverns. I do believe.
I can help you get the battle shield.
Okay, where was the... How do I get the battle shield?
The east wing of the area where you're chasing Keith.
I do it on my own now, bitches. Okay, so I would need to... Okay, so if I teleport to the Runaways hideout... Oh, wait a minute. Well, you said I was chasing Keith. Was that in the... Was that in Solomon's Temple, or was it the Colony of Lava?
I think the temple.
Okay, so I could go to the Runaways hideout.
Yeah, back when you first got the silver pendant and you talked to the goddess statue and got teleported to the west wing of the Shrine of Solomon, it's starting from around there. Like the east wing of that area.
Yeah, because Keith was here.
Okay. Yep. So was there a place around here where there were two guards talking? It should be east from the entrance. Or east of the canal entrance. I think. Hang on, I'm trying to, like, work this out backwards. It's somewhere where there's a locked door on the inside.
Okay, mind if I make a suggestion? See if you can load up, like, map of Solomon's Shrine that would have the pictures of where the items are located.
Yeah.
So, if my starting point is the Goddess Temple, where would I go? Or like, I could also use Runaway's Hideout as my starting point.
One of the problems is that everything is, like, using different versions of the game with different names for everything.
Yeast 1 and 2 Chronicles. Try finding in ones using that.
Yeah, that just redirects, like, to the original Turbo CD version.
Yeah,
that's the problem. So I think the battle shield used to be called the Silver Shield, unless that's a different item.
No, the silver shield is a different item from the battle shield. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna move on. I can find it myself later.
Okay.
So what I need to do is go to Lance Village. Oh, wait, no. I'm silly. I'm being the silly.
That's my job. I'm the silly cat.
And now I put on the gold pendant. See, yeah, now here we are. Wait a minute. I should explore as much of this as I can. Nope, never mind. And I need to... I'm gonna go ahead and save. Hi there. And all the red. At long last you've come. And all the red, I knew you'd come. Frickin', broken Matt Hardy. I never expected you to be so strong, but this is where it ends. I will utter a prayer for your mangled corpse. The hopes of the goddesses will fall into ruin on this spot. I was born of the essence of magic. No parlor tricks granted to you by the priests will have any effect on me. Whoops. Truly, humans are incomprehensible vermin. What brings you to take up arms when you know you have no chance of victory? Legendary brave soul? Ha! You're but a puppet, dancing to the goddess's amusement. And I shall be the one to cut your strings.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful with those meteors.
Yeah, this boss is the only one that requires this is the only boss that actually requires you to actually physically fight them, because he can only be harmed by the Celeste Shield. Or by the Celeste Sword. And since he's also made of magic, magic is not going to work on him either. God dang it.
Uh-oh.
And let me actually see here.
If you stand right in the middle of the screen, you can often hit him before the meteors spawn in when he reappears.
Hmm. I also need to... And Falcon and Falcon Arm and the Hawk Idol and Falcon Idol are useless. So it's best if I have the Ring of the Goddesses. That'll give me invulnerability to specific hits. By the way, one thing I did recently obtain was a water pick.
Yeah, that's not good.
Or a water flosser, as it were.
Yeah.
Dang it, the frickin' minor bullets that he had pushed me into the meteors. Question. Is Dallas the final boss?
Nope.
Okay.
You still gotta do the whole core dungeon.
Okay, my brain was for some reason now thinking that core dungeon was a it's like extra dungeon material or some shit.
Nah. That's where you get
I don't
the
know.
Clarion shield.
Hmm.
I don't know this game remotely well enough to have any answers.
One of the stray bullets hit me there. And me having magic is basically meaningless because he is he is made of magic, so
You know, one of the funniest things about 14 getting rid of elemental resistances is that you can attack a fire boss with fire spells and nothing is affected by it.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, resistances didn't do much even in AR, so...
They did a little bit. You could still do damage, but it did slightly affect how much damage you were doing, and so it messed up raid composition with some classes that used specific, like, elemental attacks.
I see.
And Yoshi-P has played enough WoW that he absolutely does not want classes being excluded from entire raid tiers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... definitely an... You know, because they've been teasing this big job redesign in the next expansion.
yeah, that's one of the things that's irritating about this boss is that in order for me to try to deal damage to him, I have to deal with the I have to eat the frickin' pellets in order to reach him.
Yeah, you gotta try to time the run-in between them.
Yeah. I mean, one of the biggest problems 11 has is a lack of job balance. Because they don't really try that hard in 11 to keep the jobs actually balanced. So, unfortunately, Black Mage, my main, is seen as a weaker job in 11.
Oh, I know what I can do. I think I actually have to hang back and wait for the pellets to be out first.
Yeah, this guide I checked is apparently wrong.
Oh, what a great guy. But yeah, in 11 there's sometimes just bosses that you just can't do magic damage to. And it's just like, you don't get to play your main class. There's no buts about it. You just don't get to play your job.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's how it is.
Looking forward to seeing what they do with Beastmaster.
But yeah, that's coming out next patch, isn't it?
Should be, yeah.
Got him.
Nice.
Hooray.
I got myself some shield magic.
Hooray. Makes you invincible as long as you're using it, but will constantly drain your MP, and the Ring of Ease doesn't slow it.
The core of ancient yeast. Master Adol, this way. By the way, I just realized, was I supposed to find Lilia?
Yes, apparently you should have found them at some point.
Hey, why are we here? I'll tell you later. I know you need to hurry. Everybody's waiting for you. You're Adol, are you not? We met before, though only briefly. I am Maria. Keith brought me here after I collapsed in the bell tower. He told me that my bracelet lay in pieces beside me. It would seem that it absorbed all the energy intended for me, ultimately saving my life. Time is the essence. Do not tarry here. At all, this way. The goddesses are at the end of this passageway, and Gordo is waiting for you a bit further ahead. Please hurry. Hey, good to see you, Adult. It's me, Gordo, from Remia. Goddesses are beyond this barrier, most likely, but I have no idea how we could possibly get through. There's nothing over there. Was it a demon? Damn it, we've come so far. What do we do now? Black shadow was seen darting off ahead. Someone was just here. Hey there, Lilia! At all? My goodness, it's great to see you. See you're alright. I'm sorry if I made you worry. After I was turned back, I got an overwhelming urge to see you, as if I was drawn here. But that's not the only reason. I felt like I needed to be useful in some way. When I knew it, here I was. I was able to come all this way without any demons spying me. I believe this ring made it possible. I was searching for you in the subterranean corral. I met two girls. They gave it to me. They said, if you find the one you seek, give this to him. Clearly, you're the one they meant. So please, take this ring. I believe it's crucial in your quest. Receives Goddess's ring. Okay, so yeah. Turned out Lilia was saved by the Goddesses.
Won't be here.
Wait, is that the Goddess ring? In my dream, one of the two girls who appeared to me was wearing that on her finger. If anything can break the barrier, it's that right there. Give it a shot, man. The goddesses seem to be held in place as if by an unfathomably powerful energy. All hail the power of darkness. All shall pray to the power of darkness. The goddesses have fallen to my strength, and their priests are dead. Humankind has lost its protectors. Now all shall kneel before me. 700 years ago, I was but a step away from victory, when these dastardly goddesses sealed me away in the inky void. My countless years of imprisonment and all those nights of humiliation, endless and debilitating, have at long last come to an end. Now the promised moment is nigh, the moment when demonkind usurps man's place as masters of this world. The moment is here. My brothers, in blood and in arms, heed my call, children. Let us teach humanity the true meaning of terror. I don't think so, demon. Ys is now back where it belongs, and the priests are in attendance. Or did you forget that I am a descendant of Tova? I'm sorry to be so late, Adol. Quickly, play the silver harmonica. Its sound shall remove the curse of the goddesses. Acquired silver harmonica. At all, you've done well in getting this far. I am Rhea, goddess of Ys. When the demons were wiped out, we were the ones who buried the Claria deep within the ground. The Claria was born of the demons, you see, and of the magic, and we deemed its presence to be a hazard. Hundreds of years have passed in tranquility until the day the Claria was excavated, misidentified as silver. Because of the magic that was released, Darkfact was able to gain the edge he needed to break the seal. We do not have the strength to reseal the demons on our own, I'm afraid. We need the might of a swordsman to aid us in this, in our darkest hour. We must somehow destroy the Black Pearl. Please, wear my wing during the fight. It will weaken the demon. Oh, Adol, I've been hoping to see you again. It's me, Fina. I'm sorry for not telling you the truth before, that I'm actually one of the twin goddesses of Ys. Using magic to seal away the demons guaranteed the seal would eventually be broken. If magic itself is not eradicated, this land will never know true peace. Beyond this portal lies a giant black pearl, which is the true source of all magic in Ys. That is the demon's secret. I will imbue your blade with the concentrated power of the land of Ys. By our powers combined, we are Scarlet. We are the Scarlet Knight. I am Dom. I am the source from which magic and demonkind alike are formed. My power that is which created Ys, and my power alone can sustain it. I shall consume your very soul, and you shall know true despair.
Oh, after you got the harmonica, did you talk to everyone and get the shield?
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, if I die, I can talk to everyone again.
Yeah. And then equip the shield magic just before starting the fight. And between that and the elixir, you just body him.
The final battle. Do not falter. Adol, where have you been? It's me, Lutagema. I brought you the Clarius shield. I think you'll need it in the coming fight. This is to be the last battle between demon and human. Peace is within our grasp.
Yeah, try to avoid his projectiles because they will drain your magic a bit faster, but just go hard. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey Max. You're just done to watch Final Battle if you watch on Twitch.
I don't have Twitch. Do I get to watch for free or?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay. Is there a link somewhere?
Yeah, in the self-promotions channel.
All right, I should probably equip the. I probably should equip the.
Yeah, if there's ever a time to.
There we go. I'm guessing the revive is automatic. If I die.
I think so.
These boss fights and their homing balls.
Oh,
Phase 2.
Yeah, you just fully healed and got magic back.
Done.
Nice! Congrats.
Nice.
is that the final boss?
Yep.
And just in time to make him max level, too. But nope, all my magic's going away now. No. Because by destroying Dharm, basically all magic is now gone from the world.
Oh, it's like
You get the achievement Dharma.
I'd always greeted
like
with a sea of... Sorry.
It's like FF6 with the Warring Triad.
Yeah.
I'd always greeted with a sea of smiling faces. The goddesses, Lilia, and the descendants of the 6 priests of Ys were there. Mr. Adolf. You did it, man. And guess what? Turns out I'm a descendant of one of the 6 priests myself. Priest Hadal was my ancestor. Kind of cool, huh? This whole time you were fighting, I was praying that you'd be able to banish the Dark Pearl from this world. Then I heard a shattering sound, and I knew you'd done it. I knew everything was going to be alright. It'll be peaceful, just like it was before. Finally, everyone can live in a world free from the torment of demons. I should be happy, but I can't stop crying. Toph, please don't cry. If you do, you'll get me started too. Then I won't be able to stop. My name is Maria Messa. The blood of Priest Messa runs through my veins. The demons offered up sacrifice in the hopes of tracking down and killing the descendants of the priests. Dharm knew what the goddesses were planning, and he feared they might succeed. As well he should have. I'm sure the only reason I'm still alive after the sacrificial ceremony was because of the priest's bracelet. Peace has returned, but at the cost of more lives than I care to imagine. I'm going to build a monument to the Chapanel of Lane, in the Chapanel of Lane, to commemorate all those who sacrificed there. At all, my boy, you did it! You really did it! My last name is Dobby. I guess Priest Dobby is an ancestor of mine. Who knew? The goddesses told me in a dream to come here. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Roshan?
Was it? What was it? Priest Dobby?
Dobby, yeah. When I first met you in Ramia Village, I somehow just had this feeling. I knew you'd be the one to guide us. The one to lead us to a new age of peace and prosperity. It's amazing. At long last, Ys has been set free from its ancient curse. It's like a whole new beginning for us. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm babbling, but I'm just so excited. In any case, I can't wait to get back home. Now that the shrine is free of demons, old man Reg will flip his lid. At all, it's me, Keith. I am no longer a demon. Oh, downgrade. Serious downgrade. Serious downgrade, my dude. Find a way to get that lizard man thing back going, man. So I apologize if my appearance surprises you. Replace the word surprise with disappointment, my dude. Magic has vanished from the land, and with it, so too has the curse placed on me. When I was imprisoned in Burnbless, I lost myself in reverie. I remembered when my sister was killed by the demons. I remember what she said to me that evening 6 months ago, the day she was taken from this mortal coil. It was like her blood had stained the sunset, and life had slipped from her body, struggled to speak. And with her dying breath, she said to me, I pity the demons. At the time, I simply didn't understand. I was consumed by sorrow and rage at her loss, so the idea of pity toward demons seemed like nonsense. Take this, my love, my anger, and all of my sorrow! But now that I've been a demon myself, I think I understand. Back in Burnbless, when I held the Black Pearl in my demonic hand, I was overcome with dark desires. Demons are controlled by a bottomless well of ill intent. They were incapable of creation. All they are, and all they know, is destruction. But Marl, who loved to create, she loved it more than anything, and she pitied the demons for what they lacked. My apologies. I didn't mean to bring down the mood. There's no time for such depressing talk. This is a time for celebration. We have overcome the greatest disaster we've ever faced. And we have you to thank for that, Adol. Words cannot express our gratitude. My gratitude. Adol, you've really done it. I was standing in front of Darm Tower, and I saw its summit engulfed in light, and then you shot into the sky. Through the finality of your victory, I feel certain that Asteria will see many changes soon. Positive changes. Without the shadow of the demons looming over us, people can again stand on their own 2 feet. Now we can begin rebuilding. We have control over our own lives again. You are the one who reclaimed that right for us from the demons. Adol, what you have accomplished here is the true definition of heroism. Please, stay with us here in Asteria. We need your courage to help us rebuild this ravaged land. We need you to keep us on the right path. You did it, Adol. Like everybody else, I had a really odd dream about coming here myself. In it, the goddesses appeared before me and told me that Ys was returning to the surface, and I had to go to the shrine. I woke up and looked up, and there it was! The land of Ys right in front of my eyes. I had to run like mad, and I just barely made it in time for the final battle of yours. So Adol, the magic that spawned the demons was the same magic that kept Ys afloat, right? What an astounding power. It was made for our prosperity, and so quickly became the part of our everyday lives that ultimately it controlled us. And by relying so heavily on the power of magic, we sowed the seeds of our own undoing. It really makes you think. Everyone owes you an amazing debt of gratitude, Adol. Thank you. You brought peace back to Ys. Congratulations. You've truly become a legend in your own time. Dogi's really eager to see you again, by the way. Yes, you and Dogi will become best buddies forevers. No joke, in later Yeast games, you and Dogi basically hang out together for the rest of for multiple of Adol's journeys.
Yeah.
Adol, I'm so glad you're alright. When you were in the midst of the final battle, I thought my heart was going to explode. Maybe it did, and I somehow came back to life. If you have something to say, now's the time, little lady. Goban, you're mean! Adol, don't worry. I'm really very happy to see you. Very, very happy. After 700 years of separation, the peoples of Yeast and Asteria and the rest of the world can reunite as one. Many glorious days await, far more now than ever before. From this time forward, there will be no need of goddesses or priests. One by one, all will come to believe in themselves in this new age. The two of us will see to it that the magic is brought about by the Black Pearl will never be revived again. We will watch over the land and make sure this peace endures. We will never forget you and what you've done for us, Adol. You have our eternal, undying gratitude. I think we're third wheels here. We should let ourselves out. Good thought, Maria. Adol, we're going to head back. There's so much I want to say, and I don't even know where to begin. After you rescued me from the depths of the shrine, I stayed at Gemma's house for a short while. I feel like I understand everything now. I never knew so many wonderful people lived in this world. There's no real need for goddesses or priests. And now even floating land of Yeast will be a thing of the past, as Asteria becomes whole again. I have so many happy memories from my time here, but the best will always be the time I spent with you. I want you to know that more than anything else. Feeling the time I spent with you, I truly felt human. I must go. Rhea is waiting for me. I hope that you'll think of me from time to time, and when you do, you'll remember me as a girl, not as a goddess.
Are we fucking ready for Zets or what?
Yeah.
Zets.
Fare thee well.
We just finished the game, so.
Nice.
Yeah, just doing the post game.
I sank the Black Pearl, and now all magic from the world is gone.
Nice.
Which is fine, because magic is also the source of the demons. Fina.
But the dragon guy turned back into a human and now he's boring.
Yes.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna pee real quick while you're finishing this, so I'll be right back.
Yeast 1 and 2 Chronicles. Oh, by the way, the girl that was sacrificed, she survived. By the way. It turned out that when the destruction... When the the thing that was destroyed was her bracelet, not her.
Oh.
And not the thing that was taken was her bracelet, not her life. I'm guessing there was like some life-saving magic in that bracelet.
I see.
So this is Yeast 2. From what you've seen, what do you think of it?
For the time it was made, it was ambitious and impressive, but these days,
Yeah, again, the biggest mistake for Yeast 1, at the very least, was attaching Dark Fact's bullets to the clock. Which made everything go super fast.
This one was so much easier.
Yep. Oh, by the way, the Roos are now free.
Great.
And we will be seeing a lot more of them in future games. I think there are like 2 or 3 more Yeast games that have that focus on have the Roos in them. So, Roshan, how do you feel about how do you look at all the Yeast, all the stuff we've seen of Yeast?
Yep. I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to say because I've just been watching and I've missed several streams because I've been busy. But,
I'm back. And Zero, I am going to warn you right now. When I was going to watch the new episode of Galvan Infinity, I accidentally caught the last, 2 seconds of the new Z.E.Ps. I have no clue what any of the context was. I have no clue what happened in the episode. Last 2 seconds, last couple frames of the episode. And it looks like shit hit the fan.
Ooh.
Made it look a lot like shit hit the fan.
Hey,
So
hi,
we're in
Jogi.
we're in for a ride.
Damn it, Dogi, don't give me a freaking noogie.
Zero, are you ready for shit to hit the fan?
Yeah. But yeah, now the Yeast has returned. Yeast has returned to the planet. Magic and demons are gone from the world, and thus is the end. Totes magotes. No, Adol does a lot more adventure.
This story is happy end.
This story is happy end.
Truly.
Yeast 1 and 2 Chronicles. Yeast 2 Eternal. Ancient Yeast vanished. Oh,
Hello.
by the way, for the briefest of moments, you see boobs. The goddesses just become freaking naked with angel wings for like a second.
I jumped in at just the right time.
You did, yes.
Just trying to hear about the boobs.
Lingo, I need to warn you. So when I went to go watch the second episode of Galvan Infinity, I accidentally caught the last 2 seconds, last couple frames of the new Z.E.Ps because the simulcast happens 2 hours after the Japanese broadcast.
And
And All I can say is I have no clue what happened in the episode. From the last 2 seconds, I am pretty sure shit must have hit the fan.
Ah, crap. I just realized I completely forgot to change the name of... I completely forgot to change the game
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
it's still
Oh no.
Digimon.
I didn't even notice that. Whoops.
How did I?
Well, none of you were here. Well, the only one that was here for a majority of the time was Tourmaline and Roshan.
I was showing Kitsune Legend the subtitled new Galvan Infinity episode. So the subtitled first episode. We watched the second episode. We watched the premiere, the live premiere of the second episode, and then I showed him a couple more episodes of Zets
Okay.
to keep trying to get him caught up. He's still not caught up, but I tried.
We're gonna raid Enraged Hybrid.
Sounds good.
He's playing a game called Backseat Drivers. So ready, gonna go ahead and do gonna do the raid, and then I'm gonna move quickly to Zets. So you all take care of yourselves. Good night.
No.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Good night.